guys. I was not feeling up to par. Is that a term that people use? I was not feeling up to par the past couple of days. I don't know why, just like kind of one of those things. But I thought I might talk a little bit about self-care. I feel like some people have this like image in their head when they think of self-care of like, you know, of like a bubble bath and a face mask and like all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't have to be that. It's kind of a personal thing, like depends on your own preference. So one of the things that I do for self-care is I put a little effort into my appearance to make myself feel better on the outside. So I thought that I'd like put on some makeup or something. I don't really have anywhere to go. It's just something to do while I talk, I guess. So let's get into that, and hopefully I can put on makeup and talk at the same time. And if this isn't your thing, like, I apologize. It's just, you know, I kind of want something to do with my hands while I'm like making a vloggy type video, so yeah. So I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about a couple of things that I do when I'm focusing on self-care. Like I said, it varies for different people, but hopefully if you're looking for something that you can use as self-care when you're not feeling great, maybe this can give you some ideas. So one of the things I feel that I do when I'm not feeling my best is mostly just kind of lay on the floor of my bedroom, like on my computer, just kind of looking for something to do. And then when I don't find something to do, I like kind of just sit there and kind of brood and mope for a little bit, and it doesn't make anything better. It just kind of makes things worse, and it makes me feel less useful, less like I have control over what I'm doing or what I'm feeling. So one of the things that I do to get myself out of that is to just, you know, get up and get moving, I guess. It doesn't even have to be like go out for a run or something. It could just be like go walk downstairs, get a glass of water, anything so that I'm not like laying on my floor in my bedroom feeling as though I can't do anything to make myself feel better, because that's not really true for me. And along with what I said about putting some effort into my outer appearance, that really helps me because, you know, even if I don't feel great on the inside, oh dear. Even if I don't feel great on the inside, I can feel a little bit better about myself on the outside. So I just, sometimes I try to, you know, just kind of look a way that I like. So, you know, I'll put my hair up into a fun hairstyle, or I'll put on my favorite sweater. That I feel is a very helpful thing, like wearing an outfit that you're really happy with. Like for me, I have a couple of my favorite shirts that I'll wear on days when I'm not feeling wonderful, so that at least I feel like I look good. And you know, sometimes even that can just help. Or, you know, I'll take a quick shower just to kind of freshen myself up, or I'll put on a face mask. I feel like face masks are kind of like trendy, I guess, but they really do help for like relaxation and that kind of stuff. So if I need to get myself, like get my mind off of something, then those really help as well. So another thing, there are a couple users, or not a couple users, but there are probably a lot of users on Tumblr that make these self-care master posts, which are basically it's like one long post, like basically that has a bunch of links to like self-care related things, like, you know, it can be ranged from like depression hotlines or like just recipes for comfort food. Like I have a couple of those saved, I guess, like into my own little master post of master posts, but there's a lot of posts like that that can you know, full of resources that you can use, like depending on what sort of stuff you like to do to cheer yourself up. Like, you know, there's recipes for comfort food, there's breathing exercises, there's links to websites that might help. So I feel like the biggest thing for me when it comes to comfort is YouTube videos. Like, there's a couple different videos or series of videos that I go to when I need a bit of calm or I need a bit of reassurance or that kind of stuff. And for me, I depending on what I feel like I need at the moment, I can go to like a funny Let's Play from like Markiplier or something, or I feel like one of the biggest ones I go to when I feel like I need comfort is Thomas Sanders. He has a lot of he's very dedicated to, self-love and bringing awareness to like things like mental illness and anxiety. But yeah, I always go to his videos when I feel like I need some reassuring words or some just to go to see that there's someone who understands what I'm feeling, that kind of stuff. Or for the same thing, I'll go to Dodie. Her channel is just beautiful, and she has the most wonderful music, and she has songs that you can either relate to or go to cheer yourself up, and she has vlogs, and she holds a special place in my heart. So, but yeah, other than that, there is a lot of Let's Play series or like old vlogs that I really love going back to when I feel like I need comfort or just to laugh a bit. Also, a channel that I forgot to mention that I always go to as well is called Planet Peebles. It's a fairly new channel, but she has a couple travel vlogs, and they're very, very calming and beautiful, and her voice is very soothing, so I'll kind of go to her when I just need like a mental break, and I can just kind of travel on a journey with her, and it's very pleasant. And if some of this stuff doesn't work for me, usually if I have the car available, I'll take it and go to one of the places that I'm familiar with. I kind of call them my comfort spots. Like the place I applied to a job for, which I'll talk about that later. It's a boba shop. It's about 15 minutes away from where I live. And there's that, and there's Barnes & Noble. Or if I don't want to be around people, I'll grab a drink from Starbucks, and I'll go to there's a parking lot in the mall by my house, and it's very it's kind of more secluded, so I like going there and just kind of parking my car there and putting my feet up on the dashboard and just listening to my favorite music. They're very comfortable, familiar places that I go to, and it's just kind of when I need to get away from like the stress of being at home, or like, because my house isn't a very stressful place, but sometimes you just need a change of scenery or a change of surroundings, and the atmosphere I feel is a very something that really contributes to your mood, or at least for me. So yeah, I'll go to those places if I'm feeling like I really need to just kind of be by myself with my thoughts, and I'll grab a cold drink or I'll grab a coffee, and usually by the end of when I leave there, it's very I've calmed down, and I'll be able to go home and just kind of relax for the rest of the day and kind of feel a lot better. So that place that I applied for, the boba shop, I called it one of my comfort spots, and after the interview I realized that I actually didn't really want the job, because I feel like it would take away from the soothingness of it, I guess. Like if I was to work there, then that would be my place of employment. It would be like, it wouldn't be comforting anymore. I would always have that association with working. So yeah, even though I would like to have a job soon, I wouldn't want to work at one of the places that I go to for like self-reflection, and it would take away from it. So yeah, I'm really glad that it sounds weird, but I'm really glad I didn't get the job, because that would definitely reduce my level of comfort that I have with that place. And the thing about all this though is that sometimes you won't have the energy to like get up and like make the effort to stop being sad and like make that effort to be happy. And honestly, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to not be 100% okay all the time. I feel like there's such pressure to be happy all the time, and like, it doesn't have to be that way. And if you pretend to be happy when you're really not, it's kind of suffocating. Like, it's not you giving yourself what you need, it's kind of projecting what you think you should be for other people's needs, I guess. If you don't have that energy to feel, to like try and make yourself stop feeling sad, then it's okay to just sit in your room and listen to music until you fall asleep. It's okay to just not do anything and simply exist until you feel like you can get up and start moving again. Whatever you have to do to take care of yourself, whether it's go out for a run when you're feeling bad, or whether it's putting on some makeup if you don't feel pretty, or if it's just laying in your bed, then at least you're doing something to ensure that you are taking care of yourself and you are giving yourself the things that you need in that moment. So I hope that this was helpful in any way. I hope that you find or have found that thing or those things that will make you feel a little bit better when you're not feeling your best. That's what you need to do, and that's okay. So, I hope this was helpful, and if you have any methods of self-care that you'd like to share with me, you can leave those in the comments. And if you want to hear anything else from me in this kind of format, I guess, you can let me know. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best of days and the best of luck. So with that, I'll see you soon. Bye! And something else that really helps, just as like a side thing, when I have found something that I've tried and has worked to cheer me up on a bad day, I write it down. Just in, I have this little book that I got at a concert once. I kind of use it to write down all the things that kind of like make me feel better and things that I can kind of look at and like cheer myself up. I have this these little doodles right here. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, they're backwards, I think. But yeah, I just have these little doodles in here that I can look through, and they kind of just cheer me up a bit. I always write these little positive messages in here. And, I have this list in here that helps me. It's kind of just like a reference to things that I can go to help myself feel a little bit better when I'm feeling down. So if you have found or if you've been experimenting with like things that might make you a little bit more cheered up on a bad day, I really encourage you to write it down in like a spot where you can reference it when you're not feeling your best. So you have that like a kind of trusted like little list of materials that you can use to cheer yourself up. So that's a thing that really helped me. So I hope it helps you as well. I guess that's it. Okay, I already did my little outro thing, so bye!